some time with me for lunch. Today, I want to talk about the professional services strategy. It's a great strategy for companies that do more of a professional service for their clients. This can be anywhere from accountants to attorneys to business type of services. But a lot of times, what will happen is you have to actually meet with someone, and then from there, you will offer your services and they'll retain your services. So I want to talk about first the traditional way that this has been handled, and then give you two options today instead of just one. Give you two options to optimize your particular approach to generate more business. So let's dive into it. The first way would be to just have them go to your website, and from that they contact you, whether it's a contact form or they call you directly. But it's just a straight go to my website and have contact. So let's look at how that works. The first thing is you have a traffic source. So for today, we're going to talk about Facebook ads. A lot of people use Facebook ads to generate traffic. You can use Google, you can use LinkedIn, you can use several different traffic sources, but you want to have a traffic source send traffic to your actual website. So with that, they're sending traffic to your website, and let's just say they're sending 1,000, 2,000 people a month. Your website now provides who you are, what you offer, and that's pretty much it. If they're interested, they can fill out a contact form, or they can call your phone number directly. So from that, then basically you set up a time, so they can either go either, like I say, through your contact form, or they can go to some sort of appointments program to schedule a meeting with you or an appointment with you. They then get on your calendar. Then from there, you have your call, and then from there, you close the deal. So I have basically benchmark numbers. Each company is different. Each industry is different. So I just have benchmark numbers here. So if you had 1,000 people coming to your website, from there, you're converting about 30% of them over to want to talk with you more. From there, they schedule some time with you. You're good at closing. You're closing about 40% of them. Out of the 40%, 80% of them go through the whole process with the payments. Some people have a little bit of a reservation, and they may back out at the end. They say that they want to, but once you send them the invoice, they change their mind. So let's just say 80% follow through. This is what you're looking at through this strategy. Let's look at the numbers. Let's run the numbers. So you have 1,000 people coming in at $1. Let's just say $1 cost per click. And like I say, each industry is different, and they go through the whole process. You're looking at about $13 and some change for your cost per acquisition. Let's just say you're offering a service that's $100. I'm just doing round numbers, $100. Your return on your ad spend is about $7. Your revenue is $7,600, and your profit is $6,357. Now, this is the one way of doing it, the traditional way of doing it. Let's look at the second way. Now, this is the second way for those that have a little bit of knowledge about marketing, and they're a little more advanced. So once again, your same traffic source, same numbers, everything's the exact same. Same offer, same numbers, everything's the exact same. So now you actually have someone coming in, they come to your website, but you're getting them now on your email list. So if they're on your email list, now they are receiving automated emails from you. If they're not ready to fill out the form or give you a call right now, You're nurturing them over time, and over time, they're converting to at least to the point of setting up a meeting with you. So they're going from the lead source to now your website to your email list, and either they're contacting you through the email list, contacting you through the website contact forms, or they're contacting you by replying to your emails or scheduling from your website because your emails prompt them to go back to the website and schedule. Then they go through the entire process, same conversion ratio. You're still a super closer. You're still closing them at 40%. And they're going through that entire process again, same way. Let's make sure everything is consistent. And we'll simulate it and see what those numbers look like. So now you're looking at your cost per acquisition is $12.50. Your return on ad spend is $8, so it's a little better. Your revenue is $8,000, and your profit is $6,744. So that's a little bit better. Now let's look at an optimized way of doing this. Now this strategy is very advanced, but you'll see the difference from this advancement. So once again, Facebook, same thing, same numbers, 1,000 at $1, cost per click. Now you're sending them to an opt-in page instead of your website. You're actually sending them to a funnel instead of your website. Now this funnel captures their information. It then sends them to an email series. It also, for those that don't actually sign up, it retargets them. It also retargets those that do, but the main thing is if they don't sign up for your email list, it retargets them. And that's Facebook ads, other social media ads, but you're retargeting them. And we'll get into more detail if you're a part of the community or we talk one-on-one. We can get in more detail how to do that, but you retarget them. From there, they then go to your thank you, but you're sending them now to a webinar or indoctrination video. So this webinar or indoctrination video is a audio video way of telling them more about your business and speaking to their need. So you'll say, hi, I know you're struggling with this. We are, or I am, this person, this business, we offer this benefit to the need that you stated that you have. They then get to know you a little bit better than just a cold website. So this webinar, it converts them at let's say 40% of them sign up or 48% of them sign up. Let's say 30% of them actually watch the video or watch the webinar. And then out of that, now you're sending them through another email sequence to follow up with them to see if they will actually, be ready to set up a meeting with you. So now that they're ready to set up a meeting with you, they then go to the application process. Now that they're in the application process, they sign up through an application that's very robust, and it makes sure that it follows up with them, letting them know that they have a scheduled time so they don't miss the appointment. They now get on the calendar with you. You schedule the call with them. Again, a super closer. You're closing them at 40%. Now that you're closing them at 40%, they now are going through the sales process, 80% retention. They definitely are ready to go, and they close. So let's look at the numbers with this. So we're simulating the numbers. Now your cost per acquisition is $9.15. Average order value is the same, $100. Your return on ad spend now is $10.93. Your revenue is $13,800, and your profit is $12,096. Now let's look at all this side by side so it makes sense. So if they're side by side, if you're looking at scenario 3 with the mailing list, right, versus the traditional, you're getting just a 5% increase in revenue monthly. But if you have the more advanced strategy put into play, you're looking at an 82% increase in revenue monthly. You're also looking at an 82% increase in profits monthly. Yearly, you're looking at over 500% in revenue and profits increase by just doing that advanced strategy versus just the mailing list where you're seeing 5% across the board. Now let's move down and look at the fact that when it's all said and done, your costs are pretty much the same, but you're making so much more by just implementing this strategy of adding in a webinar or indoctrination video to tell more about you, adding in retargeting, and adding in an extra layer of email sequences. So that's the professional services strategy. If you are interested in getting into details and asking questions about it, you can be a part of the Lunch Money Marketing community, and I can go into more detail and answer your questions. Or if you need more one-on-one based on your particular business in your industry, then we can set up a marketing strategy session, and I can go through your case individually and see how it works for you, or show you how it works for you. So thanks for coming on. Thanks for spending a little time with me for lunch. I hope this was very valuable to you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow with another marketing strategy.